it up here for a second? Let me see, put it on the camera.
Yeah, hold it up for a minute.
Let's see. There we go.
There you go.
Beautiful, Barney.
Down. Down.
Beautiful.
The other brother.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nolan. Oh, yes, I do that. Who did that? Is it a photograph? Looks like it's gorgeous.
I promised myself that I wouldn't cry today, and I kind of did at the board meeting this morning. It was my last board meeting, and I thank the board, and the first thing I want to do is thank Cheryl, our chair of the BIA, and the wonderful board members that have served in such a dedicated manner for the businesses of Bronte and also the residents. The residents think that their taxes pay for all the flowers and for the lights and the snowflakes and all that stuff, and they come into my office and they very much offer their opinions when they don't like something. If the bulb is shining too brightly into the window of their apartment, if the snowflake is too bright, if they don't like the goose poop, if they just, some people, you're polite, of course, and to tell them what the BIA does, and thank you, Kay, for coming from the Ontario BIA Association. I was so fortunate to be part of that organization, and the best thing I learned was that same ship, different day, that all of the BIA people in every little town and every city deal with the same stuff. And the problems are different by volume, and there's some much more serious issues in some communities. But at the end of the day, we're all human beings. It's just people. It's just humanity. And the bottom line is we all just have to learn to get along. So I want to thank all the board members that are here. I mean, you're amazing people. You put up with a lot for no pay. You put up with some grief from people. You work so hard, and sometimes I know it seems like it's never enough. But it is. I mean, what you do has brought Bronte to the place that it is today. And I really thank people for thinking that I had something to do with that. But I'm just one little cog in a wheel of all of you, residents and merchants and the board members and residents who offer to help and volunteer. We love our volunteers. So it's really not about me, but thank you for showing me such love. I feel the abundance here. And I want to thank my family, my lovely family. We lost our parents and two of my younger brothers. So there are only 4 of us left, Brendan, Deirdre, Desmond, and me. We lost Seamus and Raymond. So I want to thank the organizers of the party, obviously the board. Cheryl came back from a Far East trip in Vietnam. She was gone for weeks, and she still managed to put it together and walk around with me as Mrs. Claus on Sunday. I don't know how she does it. She's a marathon woman, but she's so inspirational. Thank you, Cheryl, for being an amazing chair. I want to thank, I sound like the Oscars, like, get the hook. Get her off. Let's drink. I want to thank John Rishworth. I was really, truly afraid of what he was going to say. He really had me in a fear mode. Because I told him, if you say anything that is really out there, I'm going to hunt you down and kill you. So Denise, John, thank you, Alan, all the Infinity crew. John Root was here earlier from Treehouse. And Tim, his dad. And Don Hangman and Gemma. Nice to see you, Gemma.
Love you, girl.
you too, and Nolan, and Mayor Burton. Oh my gosh, you're still here. Wow. I am so delighted. I thought you're probably waiting for the hook to come out. You're such a busy man, and I remember when Mayor Burton started, and we did walk down by the Harbour Conference Centre. We gave him a tour around Bronte. He said, "Oh, what a nice little neighborhood." I said, "Yes, it's Oakville's waterfront destination." And he gave me this look, like he knew something, that really, there was going to be another Oakville waterfront destination, and I'll always remember that because of the wonderful work that Oakville's doing with the downtown Oakville Harbor, and it's pretty impressive. But I remember him thinking, well, I don't know if it... Anyway, he was very kind, and thank you, Mayor, for coming. I'm honored. Thank you so much for coming tonight, and for all your attendance at our events. And I guess this is when you get off, right? Before someone tells you, get off. So I love you all. I'm still going to be around. I hope to do some painting. I don't mean houses. I hope to do some canvases. I hope to do some part-time little jobs here and there that are fun and different. I've considered writing a book, which seems a lofty endeavor, but you never know. I have to wait till more people are gone to move for something, because they might not like it. And that's probably enough. I am blessed. I have my wonderful, like I said, my family here, my wonderful son Scott, and I have two beautiful grandchildren, Mia and Jeremy, that are just the gifts of the gods. And I love each and every one of you, even though sometimes there have been times. Oh, I'm only kidding. Everybody in this room has been fabulous, and thank you for all your support and love. And I will be around. I'm going to email every last one of you, so you don't forget me. I still want to come out to your parties. I'm available to do Joe jobs at a very reasonable price, just to get out of the house. My husband, last but not least, my wonderful husband, Fred, he's laughing for himself. Most people think that I'm not married, but I've been married for almost 45 years. They never see me with Fred, and that he makes sure that people don't, because he's scared of me. He knows I've been a workaholic. I've been a workaholic since I was 18. I lived in New York. I traveled around the world with my jobs. I've had an amazing career with huge multi-million-dollar projects. Canada's Wonderland with Paramount and Taft Broadcasting, Niagara Parks Commission, VP of Tourism Toronto. I was the first female director of sales of a hotel in Toronto. That's how old I am. I'm as old as dirt. So I just want to thank Fred for putting up with me. Frederick Mackay Sargent, a Glasgow boy. And I love you. Thank you, sweetheart. And I'm so happy that you're putting up with me at Toronto here. Okay, so thank you. I'll turn this back to Cheryl because I'm overdue.
Thanks so much, Anne.